I'm gonna go to the... There's a, unfortunately, the only hideout in this part of the map is a loading screen, so... It requires a loading screen, so it'll be a couple minutes before I finish... Or before I'm finished with the crafting and all that. And getting it to the person who needs it. Because the game is... Like, ah yes, you're gonna... You want to craft? You're gonna have to craft like and have loading screens. I did not mean to push that button. Craft 2 of them just so I have an extra. Alright, now we can go back. I was gonna turn around in this when I'm going around that area. So I've talked about my day, but chat, how was your guys' day? So one thing I figured out when you're in one of the areas where the citizens are, you can't do your fast like teleport thing. You can only run.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
I'm pressing the circle button right now. It's not working. So you have to just for indication. So you have to kind of run if you want to go somewhere.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright, time to go to the docks. Who's the one who's taking the docks? Booth Digby. Okay, okay, I know where he is. I had to figure out, I had to think in my brain. Obviously think in my brain, you can't think anywhere else. But I had to delve into my brain and remember, oh, where is this guy? Where is he hanging out in the map? At this point, right at this point in the game. Or at this point. Where does he hang out in the map? So that way I can figure out if I have to go longer distance and fight some more enemies, or if I have shorter distance and less things to fight. I'm not gonna worry about the skull. I wonder what ending I'm going to be getting because of the fact that I embraced one citizen. I read somewhere that if you embrace one citizen, you get the good ending. If you don't embrace a single one, you get the best ending. And obviously, you can get 2 different bad endings if you embrace everyone.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Piece of shit! You leech! Fucking beast! I hate leeches!
Nom. I noticed if you let them duke it out themselves for a little bit, and then you come in near the end, you can still get your experience. Then you're not wasting as much of your health on the fight. Holy shit, that was so much of my health just gone in an instant.
He's dead!
I keep seeing stuff shimmer, and I think it's something I can pick up, but it's actually just the water, light on the water.
Get your weapons ready! We found one!
Watch as my health slowly heals back up.
This one's mine!
Ow! Holy shit, stop it.
Let's get him down! Killing's all you share! It's fine!
Nom 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 nom. It's every time I bite them, I'm just like nom 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 nom. This makes me happy to go nom 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 nom. Slow, making my way downtown, talking fast. Ba ba ba, ba da da ba 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 ba.
Easy does it, boys! Watch yourselves! Don't like that, do ya?
These guys are such... They're not very high level, jeez. I just tore those guys apart. I want to try to upgrade my weapons. I think there's a hideout around here that won't involve a this guy needs help.
You again. What do you want?
Do you
Wanna
need
heal you,
medical
sir?
help, sir?
Yeah, I do. If you can throw in some drugs, I can find use for that too.
So you can sell them on the black market? Sorry. I'll only provide you with exactly what you need.
Fair enough, Dr. Reed. Don't cost me nothing to ask.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Because my hideout is up there. So I can go up here, craft. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I don't have enough. I didn't gain enough experience to level up any of my skills. But I can still see if I can upgrade my weapons. Nope, I need good handle parts, and I don't have a single one to upgrade this weapon. I need one more of those common handled parts. Do I need good handled part? So I'll have to go buy them because you can't collect. No, I haven't collected them.
In the meantime, we're waiting for our... well, for your orders, my sweet queen.
I hope the rumors about playing.
Alright, time to go talk to Lady Ashbury. Trying to figure out what's the gas that they're spraying me with. Is it like a fire thing or something? It's, whatever it does, it's like it burns Jonathan. But I'm not sure what it is. I could maybe look it up and ask, you know, look online and figure out what it is. But I'm not sure. And it's It makes me curious. It's obviously some sort of gas because of the guy who the NPC enemy that uses that weapon that sprays the gas at you was wearing a gas mask. I mean, I don't know why he'd have to wear the gas mask. Maybe, especially if his friends are getting caught in the midst. I don't know. It's weird. Oh hey, I forgot about this guy. That he talks to at this point.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Leave me! Return to the shadows and never come back!
But the shadows are our home. And wherever you stand, my son, I stand beside you.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
So, I find it interesting
Tired of all these puppet shows.
that last conversation. It has like the cutoff where Jonathan's supposed to cut off, but there's like a pause. It's very obvious that it was supposed to be like interrupted, but the way they cut their dialogue and the way they did the audio for this game just didn't work. They didn't do it correctly, so it just comes off as weird.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
I think they're fighting Ekons. Yeah, that's an Ekon over there. Ow, sir. Ooh, that was cool. I attacked multiple people. Ow, he's biting me again. Stop. He's taking my blood. Stop. I need that. Die. Giving myself more combat abilities does make that fight a little bit easier. Last game I played, I was actually playing on easy, like on the easy mode, story mode, but I was struggling with those fights against other Ekon because I only had like one combat attack. Besides, like, I think of my main ability maybe, and my
So
bite.
this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
It's a very pretty house. I like her house. It's very pretty. Very, very, very pretty.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
I blanked out because I was reading something.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Give me a second while I stretch. Okay.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Let's be honest though, most tea that I have tried tastes absolutely disgusting. Like, it smells delicious, but it tastes like water with herbs. Like hot water with herbs. It's not very yummy. So I like to put like some sugar or something into my tea to give it flavor. Because I only buy like teas that are like sweet. They have like a sweet name in them. So then I use that to help drown out the blandness of the tea.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information, and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
I read somewhere that some people felt like that the Elizabeth Ashbury's like romance with Jonathan felt kind of forced. Like, at least for me, it makes sense because one, I think they're cute together. I think they're cool together, or cute together, and two, like I try to talk to the NPCs as much as possible. So like, whenever I see that they have conversation to be had, so I tend to, get a lot of. I don't really see that problem as much. Let's see here. I had to talk to her, so I'm gonna go back and talk to her. We're gonna be stuck in another loading scene, so I'll just talk to you guys while that's going on. If I can think of something to talk about. Oh, I'm working on my Jack 2 fanfiction, which I've been writing for like a year now. Over a year. And I'm really getting to a part where it's canon divergence, and I'm having trouble because I'm like, okay, how is this gonna happen? Because Core needs to be revealed somehow. That he's the meta leader. But I can't do it the way that the game had it because of the way that I've like written the story so far.
It's locked.
standing in front of it. I guess I'll talk to
Hello
her.
again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least, better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
So, you guys see this painting over here? I don't remember if she explains it later on, but she is painting Jonathan. And I think that's really... she's doing a good job. That looks like his other attire that he wears. His other coat, but I'm not wearing it because I hate that coat so bad. It looks so awful, the other coat. So I wear this outfit instead, because it looks nicer. But yeah, I think it's fascinating that she's an artist. But, I mean, considering her long lifespan, I guess it makes sense. When you live for eternity, you pick up... or when you're an immortal, you pick up, like, lots of, like... you have the potential to pick up life skills. And if you haven't, then what have you been doing all your life, you know? But, yeah. As an artist myself, I always find it fascinating when they have a character in like a game or a movie or book, whatever, any kind of media where they're also an artist, because it's like, oh yeah, I can like relate to that, or I can understand that, or oh, I can appreciate their artistic talent, even though I know, like, at least in terms of games and movies, or games and books, or games and like comic books or something, all of the art is done by another artist for their artistic character. But it's very fascinating. I'm gonna go talk to Dr. Swansea.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
We're gonna talk to Dr. Swansea and then we're gonna go to the Ascalon Club. Although we might have to rest to get more, to use up some points, but... Although perhaps I should go to those... Yeah, I think I'm gonna rest up, because I got points, try to spend them, see if I can get to level 22. And that way I can fight some of the enemies in West End better. Again, I apologize for all the, like, yawning. I did not expect myself to be yawning this much.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I wish I could say the same for the other.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
Alright, bedtime for... I'll try to see if I can craft any more. I don't think I can, but, you know, we're gonna try. I don't have enough parts. I didn't have enough to level up, that's unfortunate. There we go. I guess I can still get more points by killing enemies.
Stupid beast!
You don't hurt me. Interesting.